Hi all, we're heading to Loch Navar viewpoint in Fermanagh. That's up quite high and you can see a good bit of the county. As long as it's good day, it isn't at the minute, but we're also going to Monet Castle, which is just up the road a wee bit here from Enniskillen. So that's where I'm heading now. Miley's looking forward to it, you know? Oh, yes, I am. Okay, when I get there, I'll talk more. Okay, Monet Castle this way. Gary's Road. Yeah, looks lovely up there. Now, Monet Castle. On out this road, it'll bring you to Garrigomley and stuff. It's up quite high, and there's a lot of snow still on the. There's snow, and what is it? Is it April? Is it April? No, it's nearly April. And there's snow on the ground. Unreal. It's part of the grounds at the back of the castle, so I'm sure years ago them trees wouldn't have been there. Yeah. You can just see the top of it. Lovely part of the world, really nice. She doesn't like the sound of the. You don't like the sound of the puddles, do you, Baba? Okay. Look at that lovely view. Look at that lovely view. Oh, entrance of it. On up here, yeah, it is. See the wee signpost there, Monet Castle. Yes. No dogs allowed, Papa? No. What about a lead? Are you allowed on a lead? I suppose there's sheep, Papa. You're not allowed in here with the sheep. No. Sure, if you can't go in, we'll not go. Alright? Yeah. Monet Castle. Yes. I like the avenue of trees. You know, I don't know how old these are, but they're beautiful trees all the way down here. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. This is our dark hedges in Fermanagh and the lovely view in the background. Yeah, beautiful. So there'll be a few of them that's come down, Baba, huh? Over the winter. So if you look up there seems to be a lot of trees down. So we're at Monet Castle now. You can see it in the background. Oh, they just close this door. Have to get a thumbnail. Yeah, so you have to have a lead. You have to have a dog when you're leading here. So just so you know, I'm just going to turn you around. Okay, right, let's go, Baba. As you can see, it says there's livestock and you need to keep all your dogs on the lead. So this is a new path they put in when I used to come down here ages ago, and there was no path. Everybody just plowed over everything, like, you know. But now it's been well maintained, I believe. Definitely lovely views up here too. Yeah, we're not too far away from Derrygomley direction. What do you think, Baba? Oh, it's wonderful. So that's Monet Castle. It was built by Malcolm Hamilton in 1618, and it was part of the plantations of Ulster, where people's fields and land were taken off them and new people were put in from England and Scotland. So this was built, and as you can see, at that time there would be a lot of rivalry and stuff, you know, over fields and land being taken off people. And because of that, there was a lot of walls put around it. You can see I'll just bring these over and show you this bit here. See the edges there? Nice, like a wee turret or a wee place for keeping an eye out on people coming close to their castle. There's a bit here at the front of the castle I love. I think this bit here at the front of the castle, what do you see? It's have to walk around because the dog keeps turning. But look at the thick them walls are. Huh? Look how thick they are. Yeah, so there's on the way in, this is the entrance. So if you did get over the bottle, or you did get over the walls, right, you would come to the front door, right? So here would be the front door, right? And as you can see, that would have been the staircase, and the staircase would have went the whole way up to the very top of here. You can see the little fireplace at the very top. Do you see it? So anyhow, this steps would have went up, 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 up the whole way around, right, the whole way to the very top into different rooms. And then here would have been maybe the ground floor. But what I meant to show you was in the side, in here, Bubba. Look, there's the dungeons. If you were caught, you were put down there. Oh, I don't think you'd like down there, Bubba. No, we'll go up here. So yeah, if you came to the front door, which was out there, you used to put a bow and arrow out there, and you'd be shot through the heart. And again, all these little, they look right up the side of the wall, if you can see, right up the side. So you can see from the whole way around. Oh, great view up here, Daddy. Sure, Papa. Yeah. She likes investigating things. But look at the ceiling. It's all made of stone. Yeah, could you imagine being locked up in here? Come on, girl. So that's called, I think they're called murder holes. Yeah. But that's where you would have been brought down and put in there into the dungeon. And then there's another, that would have been another staircase you can see. And it actually still remains, but they've stopped people from using it. So that would go right up under through there and into there, and then there'd be more stairs the way around, leading to different parts of the floors. There's more staircase over here too, you can see. But there's a room, don't know what it would be used for. Imagine 1618, and you can still see the tiles where people stood in them days, like. But you can see the different windows, which dictates the different levels of the building. And that would have been the fireplace there, the whole way up through the building. Maybe on the top part, there would have been a big hall where they would have had big dinners and stuff like that there, like, you know, the wild boar they were catching. And there would have been another staircase that went to the top. We'll just have a wee look when we go to the top here, Bubba. Get you up there. Hold on a minute. Whoa, look at that there. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just going to have to lift her down here one minute. Absolutely. Like, you can see all the old brickwork. Like that there's remained from 1618. Even though the shell's been burnt and demolished by the landowners in their revolt. It's there's a castle just on up the road a wee bit called Tully Castle, and whenever the landowners that eventually got to take over, look at that's the dungeon. But the landowners revolted, and they came up, took over this castle, burnt it to the ground, and then they went to Tully Castle, and they murdered every single person, all but one Catholic, on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, they killed every single person on Christmas Day. But that's in Tully Castle. That's another, I'll show you that in another video. But it's been I think it's been well built. It's been built on rock, you know. Imagine them all working about there, 1600. And there was no scaffolding in them days, like. And where was the rock brought from? All these questions that come into my head. You're around the corner. Look. I think that's fantastic. Look. There's another wee hole, Bubba. Look. So if anybody come around here, you'd been hit. Someone's put a box of some description. What is in it? What is in it? Mystery box. Oh my god, what is it, Baba? Oh, I know what it is. Someone's been smoking dope. So they have. They've been sitting here and having a wee smoke of dope. But anyhow, we'll put that back in there. It's a grinder, I think it's called, isn't it? It grinds up the stuff. But I'm having a wee walk around this. This dog turns on me. What's that, Bubba? Is that a chimney? Is it? It must be. Is that a fire? Let me see, Bubba. Must be a fire base. Yeah. But I don't know what it would be for. Because it's on the outskirts of the castle. Yeah, it's on the perimeter. Yeah, you can see that's the front again. There, look. You see the murder holes at the top? Look. You see them? So if there was arrows that'd be shot out through there, or be dumping hot oil on top of people here. That's the bog. That there would be the road that we come in along the top, and all these lands would have been owned by Malcolm, you know, would have been taken over from the original landowners. I think they were Maguires, weren't they? If I'm right, I'll have a look at the board on the way in and let you just pause it and have a read of it. But I thought I'd always wanted to bring. I came up here with my grandson too, and he wasn't too happy about it because he was young at the time and he was a wee bit scared of them. But yeah, he liked the fact that there was murder holes. He couldn't believe that there was murder holes, you know. Yeah. So could you imagine the big thick oak doors that would have been in front of this? And you can see that there would have been draw, like people would have threw hot oil down through them at the top there, you know. Come on in here, Bubba, we'll let that rain pass. But yeah, nice and dry here, but very, very windy indeed. I think a lot of stone is falling, and they've advised people not to be coming in. But at the same time, it's open, so they must have checked all the loose debris and got rid of it all. But yeah, we used to come over here with the kids when they were young, and we used to sit out there with a picnic, and it was great crack. So it was great crack indeed. Yeah, it's just started to rain, but yeah, it's just terrible weather at the minute. Right, we'll have a wee look at this here board, and you can pause it. Yeah. So yeah, there was a big hall, first floor, and the ground floor, and it was a ladder building. That was a barn. I don't know what a barn is, but you can have a wee read there. Zoom in, have a wee read. Yeah, it was very impressive masonry, so it was for 16th century. The Crannog south of the castle before the lake was drowned in 1890. Huh? It must have been a big lake as well. See the way it looked. It seems that the dwelling in the lake, now overgrown, was constructed at least 1,000 years before the castle. In 15th century, Hugh Hannibal Maguire is said to have built a refuge on the Crannog at Ursawee Island. Yeah, this was McGuire's land, like, you know, so it will show you there, Castle Cadwell. There's Tully Castle there. And this is we're heading out this way, you see, so unreal. There you go. That's the castle. I thought I would just come here and have a look at it. What do you think, Etna? Oh, it's freezing. Let's go. Yeah. And there's that turret that I was telling you about where people would have stayed with bows and what have you. But I don't know if it is that or not. I think they were maybe for holding cannonballs, would there, or something? Them wee stone bits. What would they have been for? Comments below, please. But you can see there's wee shelving, like as if they were going to hold like cannonballs or something like that, maybe. I don't know. I'm only presuming. But look at that. Isn't it lovely? Picked the worst day to come because it's bloody freezing. It's unreal, isn't it, Baba? Oh, it's freezing. There's snow still on the ground. You can see it there. Yeah, but that's Tully Castle, or Monet Castle, should I say. Nice if you're visiting Enniskillen and you want to see a castle. This is the castle to see. I love the architecture on it. Look at them. Absolutely brilliant. So if you do get a chance, call and have a look. Right, Baba, before you're any more sicker, we'll go. Is there an Enniskillen? Don't forget, call and see Monet Castle. It's really interesting. Especially anybody in the city that hasn't seen anything like this. Only an hour and 15 minutes up the road. Have a look at them. And there's another one just on up the road about 15 minutes, Tully. So there's plenty of castles here. So come to Fermanagh. Definitely worth a visit. It is freezing. I picked the day to call up here. I was meant to go to a customer's house to do guttering. And thank God he texted me, Brenton. But yeah, nice castle. It's nice for the kids. Bring your children over here. They'll love it. Absolutely love it. Ooh. If I can remember rightly, there's a walk up through that forest when I was young. I used to go all the way around there. Or is it up through that wee forest? See where the gate is? And it goes right up to the top of the hill through the nice forest. But you can see the wee entrance wall. I don't know if that was the time that the castle was built there. It was probably put on later, but yeah. Just so you know about you can't bring your dog without a lead. You have to have a lead because they have sheep wandering about there as well. Yeah, and again, it's a state monument, so remember. Okay, must get back. It is absolutely freezing today. Freezing. So there's Monet Castle. Just no, lovely. That's the tree-lined avenue I was telling you about. Isn't it lovely, Baba? What do you think of that? Do you like that tree-lined avenue? Yes?
Oh, it's lovely, Daddy.
Size them trees. Size them. Lovely indeed. This is Monet. Look it up on the map. So I went and phoned a friend who has the sister of Miley, and she's called Rosie, and we're gonna 11 years. She's 11, and the two dog sisters, and we're just gonna get a wee photograph of them. They've never met. Are you gonna see your sister Rosie, Baba? Yeah. Look at the colour of me, huh? It's freezing. But on it says to give her 10 minutes. She puts the other dog in. All right. See you soon. The house beside the castle was built in the sort of same design. It's lovely looking. You know, all the turret and the way the steps are at the side. Very nice. You going to see Rosie? You going to see your sister? You haven't seen your sister in 11 years. You know what? This is going to be the first time you meet her in 11 years, Papa. Yeah. View. Look at you.
Rosie.
Good girl.
Here. Rosie. Here.
That's it. I'll just do a video because then it'll be better for her.
Good.
Nah, what do you think?
Yeah.
Do you like your sister? You haven't seen your sister in 11 years?
That's
That's your
right.
sister. She's
Yeah.
big, definitely bigger than Riley. You sit down there, Bubba. Sit down. Sit down.
And height-wise, they're all right.
Yeah, they're the same height and all that.
Whereas
Aren't you?
Penny's smaller height-wise.
Yeah. What do you think, Bubba? What do you think? Look at that. Sit you down, Bubba. Sit down. Sit down in the bum. Sit in the bum. Sit in the bum. Rosie. Rosie. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Good girls. Oh, look at your wee face. Look at your wee face. Oh, aren't you beautiful? Yes. So this is the entrance of Loch Navarre. It's a great wee entrance too. You've got a place where you can have your lunch and stuff before you start. And it's been done up. It's been, you know, this is nice sandstone, nice and easy to sit on. And you've got the complete information from Culka Lakelands Geopark. So it's been all updated. And it shows you the parks, the walks, and also all the wee locks and stuff around here. This is where we're going today, up to the Loch Shore. This is where we are at the minute. And we're going right up. Sorry, that's where we're heading for. That's the bottom park, and we're heading to the viewpoint. This is the cliff, and that's the road that brings you to Balik. But this here is where we're heading to today. And we're here at the minute, 1, 2. So we go right up this road, and we park there, and there's a lovely view of the loch at the very top. I made a video the last time we went to the wee waterfall. The waterfall is up over here somewhere. But I remember going to it. It was a nice wee, can't remember where it was. Somewhere. But that's a view from the top. We'll have a look at it when we get there. Okay. Manny's fed up, look. Obviously a river down behind this wall here, because I can hear the roar of water. So probably the amount of rain we've had. But anyway, we'll go up to the top. Right, Baba? You ready? We'll go up to the top. Mum. This used to be all forest now, but it's all been, I suppose it's all been cut down, as it has to be every 25 years or so. But yeah, it's not looking too good at the minute. But I know on up it'll be lovely. All been cut down. Isn't it terrible? Huh? Isn't it terrible? Look. We picked the day to come up here, let me tell you. Cut down. This is a steep climb, let me tell you. This is a steep climb. Bubba. Very steep climb. It's Acramelan viewpoint. How far you can see. Yeah, if you turn right now down here, that'll bring you to the waterfall. It's like the Culka trail, you know, whenever you go to Culka, there's a little road before you get to the first car park, and this wee road's like it. Okay, there's the forest back. I haven't touched this part of the forest yet, but I see the wind has got part of it here. The wind fairly blew through these forests and knocked down the trees. Look, unreal. Them trees, the way they're all blew down. Downhill, Bubba. Oh, we're going downhill. This is Loch Navarre. Now, I have a mic on, so hopefully you can hear me. But I'm not going to stay out too long because I'm sort of missing the shore. Look at the view that you can get from here. So you have Castle Archdale, which is away over there. Bow Island, which is just there, that bit of ground there, there's Bow Island. And then you've got way down in the bottom side, you've Balleek and Ballyjammon. The trail's closed for some reason the whole way down, but look, the dog likes to look. Baba, stay up here, stay up here. I don't know what she's seen. Seen cars down on the bottom. See the road that runs along the bottom, look? Yeah. What's going on, Baba? What is it? Oh, it's cold, isn't it, Baba? So we'll just take a walk over here. I'm hoping that it will clear for you so you can see. But remember, I'm up during the April showers. I know there was a flight went down up here during the war. So we'll go over here and have a look at them. I think it'll tell you the name. I'm just making sure that they're clean for it. Yeah, so that's Castle Archdale. Come on over here, Baba. I'll have a look at these, see what they are. I'm trying to miss the shore. That's the picture that we seen, remember? On the way in. So yeah. What are these? So these are war graves, and Sunderland Squadron RAF that sank in Lough Erne in November 1843. And also, and this was crashed at Lough Erne. 8 crew members died. So these are all war graves. When I came up here when the kids were young, that was all forest where Miley is now. It's all obviously been cut. Come on, Miley! We're not going to get good weather here at all. I thought I would have got a bit of good weather for you. Baba! Come on. But look at that. Oh. Unreal. Yeah. And there's a towpath that you can walk right down, the whole way down to the bottom. I was here one time and it was lovely weather, so it was. But today, Miley, stay up here, girl. Today's not nice at all. Okay, right, let's go. See in the distance, there's a helicopter way over there. Do you see it? I think they're mad out in that weather. Yeah, that looks lovely. And the helicopter in the distance, if you can see that. Yeah, mental. That's snowing and everything, but it's not lovely view, isn't it? It's probably one of the best in Fermanagh. People out there, I don't know, they're fucking mad out there that day. Yeah. What are you doing, Baba? What do you want? What do you want? Oh, she wants this here treat. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Lovely. Lovely weather indeed. Snowing and all in Lough Navar. So the rain has sort of died off a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, should I say. Yeah, lovely. So many counties. So you're seeing Tyrone, Fermanagh, Donegal, Leitrim. So you're seeing a right bit. Look at that down there. Look how far down you can see. Huh? See the road? Huh? So I'll let you freeze that and you can have a wee look at it and have a wee read yourselves. There's the blue stacks in Donegal. Look. Lovely. You'll probably not hear me. I do have a mic on, but it's so windy. It's unreal here. Unreal. And it is absolutely freezing. Okay, I'm not go I'm gonna go. Okay, so be careful. And if you can't be careful, be good. I have to say, if you are coming up here in weather like this, or in cold weather, should I say, wrap up. Isn't that right, Miley? Yeah, she's just worried about getting treats. But yeah, seriously, I'm not joking. It's freezing. My hands are freezing, and there's showers every 15 minutes or so. But yeah, it's worth seeing. If you ever get a chance during the summer, excuse me, call up and see it. It's another great place for a day out with the children. There's benches and all. You can see the benches behind me here, so you can have your picnics and all here. But yeah, definitely a lovely place. Nice and relaxing. We're actually getting a bit of good weather for a change. So that's Bow Island the whole way along there. There's Bow Island there. Look, that's Bow Island. That wee bit of land between the locks. So I decided I'm head home, and the weather starts to change for the better. It's always the way, isn't it? Oh, it's freezing, isn't it, Bubba? It's freezing at the top of there. We're only starting to warm up now. What do you think of your sister Rosie? You didn't make much hassle. You didn't even chat to her or anything. You just turned your back on her. Oh. We could have picked her instead of you. What would you have done if we had picked Rosie instead of you? And you'd have been out living in the farm? Oh. Would you like that, Bob, out with the sheep? Oh, I don't think you would have. When I splash through the water and the puddles, Miley doesn't like it. I don't know why. She's never liked it. She doesn't mind the van at all, but it's just as soon as I go through a puddle, she just doesn't like it. There's a puddle coming up now if you just watch her wee face whenever I go through the puddle. Alright, you want to see? Here we go. 1, 2. What was that? Said the river. I love the colour of the water up here. It's like a brown colour.